Hey guys, what is going on? Today I went to the pre-release and I got some, of course I got the new BREAKpoint cards and stuff like that. One thing I want to show right away is that set symbol, if you guys are interested in that. Right there. I don't know why I just wanted to show that right away, just show that. So I think I'll go over the cards and stuff like that, and then I'll get to, these two are the ultra rares I have. I'll show you guys in a few little bit. My prominent deck I ran today was actually a water and psychic. That was, water was a big thing. Everybody seemed to be running water, especially because they put out like not a certain amount of water cards, but they put out some water cards, and man, I think the waters were almost gone. Everybody was using water. I think Lapras was a big part of it, but I'll go over the cards that I got in all from the pre-release. So let's see, we got Blitzel, we got an Electivire, two Electivires, Blitzel again. I was trying to organize these. I guess I missed that Blitzel. We got Electabuzz, Shinx. Shinx, I think we're all in agreement that Shinx looks awesome from here. We have Furfrou coming into the set again since, I don't know, was it Phantom Force? I think it was a promo or an actual card in Phantom Forces. We have Glameow, Rattata, it's coming back with that Eradicate, it's pretty powerful. We have Numel, just got two Numels in there. I didn't realize Pancham was actually here, I didn't see that, but I think there's a Pangoro in this set. Then we have the new Stadium card. I was lucky enough to pull this. Not in reverse form. Hopefully I'll get that because I do have the Parallel City in reverse form, which is pretty cool. But I'll show you guys each of this one. Choose which way this card face. This attack does... the attacks of this player do 10 more damage for the dark energies. Could work with Darkrai that's using the Darkrai EX in this set, which is pretty powerful. And then, of course, got to flip this around for you to read this and choose which let's see. Choose which way any damage done to these player Pokemon are reduced by 10 if they're metal Pokemon. So yeah, that's how that works. So put that there. We have Durant. Gonna probably see this used on the TCGO using Scrape Down, trying to use the mill kind of deck to deck people out. So we have Lilligant with Boo-Hoo, strange attack, kind of like, they always have like one strange attack in the thing. Boo-Hoo seems to be this one's. There's some other ones that are kind of funny, but that's Lilligant. We have Petlil, Kricketot, Chikorita in this set, Meganium. One of my friends I was with, he actually got the Meganium out, and he said it was pretty good. I haven't really seen it that much, so I don't know if it's a good play, but he says it was, so I'll trust him on that. Next we have C-Dot. I don't know if the full line's in here. I didn't see it, but I guess sometimes they don't do the full line, but if C-Dot's in here, probably going to see the full line here. I'm not exactly sure. I think I looked at the set list, but I forget some cards in there. Then we have Staryu, Psyduck. I saw someone have Golduck, and I was facing against. Thankfully, I won because of the. I got the heads on the coin flip with Lapras, which I'll show you what that is after we go through these. Frogadier, Froakie. We have Frogadier. I forgot to put that. And then Greninja. We have Shadow Stitching for 40. Until the end of your opponent's next turn, each Pokemon your Pokemon has in play or has in hand, discard pile has no abilities, kind of like Garbotoxin, but this comes in form of attack. It only lasts until the end of the opponent's next turn, but you can keep using it, so that's pretty cool. Then we have Moonlight Slash, 60 plus, you may return a water energy, and it does 20 more damage. Pretty good right there. Shelder we have. Let's see, get through all the Shelders. There's two different kind of Shelders with different arts in here, and a different attack. One is Razor Shell, that does, if it's heads, it does 10 more damage, and then we have one that does Clamp, costs 2 energy, does 30 damage, and flip a coin if heads. The opponent's attack Pokemon is now paralyzed. If tails, attack does nothing. I did not see that. That is really terrible right there. We have Timple. Another Timple, the round attack. If you wanted to play expanded, that could work with Meloetta or something like that. But anyway, we have Slowpoke on here. I like that Tail Lure ability. I actually used that, or not ability, but attack, and I actually got that's how I got Drapion out, I think, and how I won one of my matches. And I forget if I said, but I won 3 of the 5 matches in my tournament today. So this is the Lapras. It has Errand Running, search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. Really good attack, especially for for pre-release and stuff like that. Not really. I doubt it's going to see any play that much in actual TCG, because the Water Splash, it may do 80, but it does take a high amount of water energy. If it was 1 water and a double colorless, I could see this played, but I don't think it's going to see that much play. Then we have the Lapras, more Lapras, reverse Lapras, and that flip coins ahead. That's how I won one of them. His Golduck had 100 HP, and I got the heads on there, so I was able to knock it out. So we have the Splash Energy. This Splash Energy, if you want to read that, if the Pokemon's knocked out by damage from the other Pokemon, you return that Pokemon to your hand. Could be useful. Could be. I don't know in what, but water seems to be just prominent in TCG as being one of the better ones. So we have Clefable. This was one I think I pulled after the pre-release with the other cards. So this has Moon Barrier and Tumbling Attack. Flip coin if heads attack does 30 more damage. I thought Tumbling Attack would do like more like a continuous damage thing. Then we have Spritzy, and the Evolve form, there's Clefairy with the Hypno in the back sneaking around. God, I think my friend wanted to tell me no about this. Like, he does not like the Hypno on this just because of the card. I didn't get Hypno, but I'll probably get it during my booster box. Then we have Emerald-Tizzy. I did use the Dizzling Cologne. This gets 60 damage pretty much if your opponent's Pokemon is an EX. I can definitely see this being played just as a quick attacker, getting some damage in and possibly just retreating. The retreat cost is 1, or if you just have a float zone, you can make that 0. We have Pharaoh Seed with Harden. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon would be damaged by attack, prevent that attack's damage done to this Pokemon if damage is 60 or less. I saw someone gonna play this. I didn't know what the attack was, so that might have been during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon would be damaged by attack. Prevent that attack damage done to this Pokemon. If that damage is 60 or less, oh yeah, I probably would have. No, I don't know. If I might have been running the my attack might have been 70 or 80 with the either the Lapras or the what do you call it? The Drapion I had out, so I think that's why he avoided playing that. So anyway, here's the Mawile. Very much energy to be playing this. I don't think this is going to see a lot of play in the TCG just because of that. I did use it sometimes, but obviously you got to use what you can use during the tournaments, and it's not. I didn't have to have any specific metal energy, which was great, so I could add any kind of energy I wanted, which was awesome. So we have Scorpy. Not really gonna care about these cards. We have Trubbish, and I was actually lucky enough. These are Drowsy. Get through these cards. Dual Blades. Couldn't even play those. Didn't even get anything for that. I did use the Siglif with the Reflective Shield. That was nice to get some damage from that, because people were obviously desperate to knock out stuff. So yeah, I did knock out some things that way. And then the Side Report, your opponent reveals his hands just 30 damage for 2 Psychic. I got like 3 of those, so I put them all in my deck, obviously. Then Drapion. This thing has Poison Claws, really helped me a lot. I only used Poison Claw. I didn't use Heavy Impact because 70 was honestly more than enough to take out any Pokemon my opponent had. And the active Pokemon is poisoned after it, so obviously 1 damage per turn. But I still don't know if we're going to see a lot of play with this. Then I also got the Trevenant, which is actually the one from the promo card here. We didn't know until like the end what the promo card was going to be, but yeah, it's the Trevenant. They actually have it by put it away in a binder, so like that. But basically the difference between here, I think it's like just has that, it may be a hollow and like it has that breakpoint thing right there, it would say. So yeah, if you guys want to get a look at the ability, it's just Nervous Seed. It makes the basic Pokemon of like cost 1 more if this is the active Pokemon, so it might be good. And Energy Press, it does 10 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon, so it may be good. We have Phantom, and then I did get the Garbodor with Garbotoxin. I'm sure we're going to see some play with this, just because some abilities are run. So yeah, I was lucky enough to pull this hollow. As you can see, it is a hollow foil, but the light reflecting off there. and we have Offensive Bomb for its 60. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused and poisoned, but a lot of thing for that. I think a lot of energy for that. It's probably only going to be used as a supporter on bench. We have Pokemon Catcher. Flip a coin. If heads, switch to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with his or her active. This, I don't know. This is a reprint. Might see some play. Not really sure. We have a Scizor Spearling. To not get, well, I take that back. I didn't get the Scizor EX, but you guys will see in a second. Now I got the Fighting Fury Belt. This was a good card. I knew when I saw this card, because I looked at some of the prints that were there, and I was like, yes, this is going to come in handy. And yes, it did come in handy for a little bit of the some plays. So anyway, we have Psychic's Third Eye as well. This one is good, I guess. You know, it's kind of like a Caitlyn in my opinion, except you discard cards instead of doing that. You can look at your opponent's deck. Okay, it's maybe nothing like... The only thing related to Caitlyn is you basically putting away or discarding cards or putting them thing. You know, this is discarding cards and then draw that many cards, you know, when your opponent reveals their hand, so like that. So then we also have Max Potion. What I saw from Black and White side, I think this card was actually used a lot, and it was worth a lot also. So I got 2 of them. Maybe they'll be good price and so like that from when they are. Kind of like how Battle Compressor and VS Seeker have been in the past. So we have Tierno, that helped a little bit, and a Great Ball, which kind of helped, I guess. You know, I did get my Emerald Tiz off this, so that's pretty good. Anyway, put that aside. That's all the cards I didn't use, but I got from the thing, except for these 2 EXs. Mega Caesar, I did pull that one off the last 2 packs. I think it was my last pack, so I did get the Mega Caesar EX here. And the Mega Gyarados was the first one I pulled here. So hopefully, from the booster box, I can pull Caesar EX and Gyarados EX, so these will be actually able to play. So anyway, also I want to end with, I've got, we got these BREAKpoint codes right here. Well, I got some, and the reason I have so many is that my sister didn't want them, so she doesn't play and stuff like that. So, and that one was, whoa, that one was backwards. I'm gonna black out the screen there or something like that, because these were flipped around. Some of these were flipped around. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to crack at the codes here, well, I am giving these away, so hopefully there might not be too many who enter or anything. If that's the case, obviously everybody will get a code, but yeah, just comment down below whatever you want and stuff like that, and you'll be entered. Make sure to subscribe also. That's how you can be eligible to enter and stuff like that, and try to win a BREAKpoint code. And these will be released on the day that the BREAKpoint set, or I'll be giving the codes away on the day of the BREAKpoint set and stuff like that. Is released on February 3rd. Sorry, getting jumbled here. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. As obviously, if you want to show the codes, just comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video.